Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. Precious metals come to you with royal arms. And no, I'm not going to sing it. Let's explore. I only sing on my live streams. But nonetheless, this, folks, is the complete Royal Arms collection, bullion coins, put out by the Royal Mint, honoring the coats of arms for England. Very fascinating indeed, and very well-designed pieces. And for the year 2020, I got all of the different options that were made available with the coat of arms there for this particular set. I'm going to go through each of these and showcase them here. Fascinating. And so we're going to start out first with the 10th ounce gold. A very nice detailed piece we can see here. It's got the radio lines, security features that is really new to the Royal Mint for their pieces. It's kind of hard to see on this particular piece. Let's see if we can get in close. But they were able to capture that detail with these particular coins. And this is the 10th ounce Royal Arms. Very nicely done. On the obverse, we have Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. And I know people are kind of tired of seeing the Queenie on coins. And that's understandable, but realize and recognize that the Queen is the longest reigning monarch and the most widely dispersed figure on coinage around the world for the history of the world. That's right. In other words, the Queen is on more different types of coins than any other person in world history, and probably will ever be in world history as well. So as much as we're tired of seeing the Queen, that is an interesting fact that I think is quite intriguing and fascinating. Then we have the silver 1 ounce Royal Arms here. We can see more of that detail. And there's radio lines in the background, which really highlight the design here, I think. In fact, it's kind of a little bit difficult to see on this, but you can kind of see there's somewhat of an outline or a break between the radio lines and the actual design itself, which does help it to stand out a bit. But there you can see it, fine silver. And again, on this side, we have along with the Queen that I didn't mention for the 10th ounce, is the galoche pattern that is consistent across all of the Royal Mint's products now, including the Queen's Beast series and the Britannia. Moving ahead, we have the gold 1 ounce coin. And this is greatly detailed. Again, the same figure here, and I think the Royal Arms itself looks particularly striking in gold, and so this is a precious metal that I think bodes well for the royalty, the regency of this particular design here. The Royal Arms, the Unicorn of Scotland, and the Lion of England here for Great Britain. Yes, indeed. And some Latin phrases there as well, which I did not look up, and I'm sure someone will put in the comment section below what those phrases mean. I think God something, glory to God maybe, I'm not sure what that. And then there's a phrase here around the outside of the shield, but you can see in the shield you've got what's representative of the kingdoms here. Very, very good. And there's the Queen side with the galoche pattern and the denomination and all the different figures here that we're used to seeing on coins. This one has a $100 or 100-pound denomination. The 10th ounce, by the way, has a 10-pound denomination. The silver has a 2-pound denomination. Then we have the 10 ounce, that's right, massive 10-ounce silver version of this. Look at that gleaming silver, completely just the silver shines itself. It's highly polished, and the reflectivity of this is just absolutely amazing. but with all of the pattern there, it's not mirror-like. It's just the light is just retracting every which way, but loose. Well, maybe it is loose, but you really see that division between the radial lines and the pattern here and the actual devices there. And as you get in, because it's a 10-ounce size, you can really see how tight those radial lines get as they become closer to the center of the piece. Very well done. Very well done indeed by the Royal Mint. And I believe this is the first that they've used radial lines in any of their products. And this series started last year in 2019. And I've just am collecting just for the year 2020 because 2020 is a special year, as we know. And but very cool. I think it's the first time that it's been offered in all the different sizes here. I don't know that there's a 10-ounce version of this. There may be, but I'm not aware of it. The galoche pattern really stands out, though, in my mind, for the 10-ounce version more than any other size here. That galoche pattern here on this side. In some way, I wish the pattern would be repeated and continued on the obverse as well as the reverse for the Royal Mint products. But I guess they would rather keep it consistent with as far as that is concerned between all of their product line. And I can understand and respect that as well. And but this galoche pattern is very nice there. Very, very cool. So there it is, 10 ounces. And this particular coin here has a denomination of 10 pounds. Yes, indeed. 10 quid for this particular nice big 10-ounce piece here. Little scratches in the capsule. And very nice. All right. Finally, last but not least, we have got the platinum version. That's right, the platinum Royal Arms. There it is, 1 ounce platinum, 3 9.5 fine platinum. Very good. And I don't know that there's one like this for 2019 or not either. If anybody knows if there's a 10-ounce silver and a platinum, 1 ounce platinum, let me know. And also a 10th ounce gold. I've not seen that for 2019. Very, very nice. As you can see, platinum just has a slightly different, deeper look to it. Still has a shimmering shine, but it's not quite as reflective. And just has a little grayer kind of a deep look to it that silver just really shines bright. And platinum is just slightly duller or slightly more grayish and deeper hue, I think. But there it is. And this has a denomination of 100 pounds, just like the gold. That's right. 100 pounds. So two of the same have the same denomination. Although a great difference in value in the price for these for sure. Platinum is about half as much as gold is. But it is the galoche pattern really kind of stands out on this one as well too. Platinum is a harder metal, so I think takes quite a bit more pressure to strike, and maybe the pressure of the dies for this really brought that out. And sharp contrast detail here with the galoche pattern, which I do like that because the gold, it does seem a bit subdued. It's there, but it's not quite as stark, especially for the small one. But you can see it. But on this platinum, it's a really nice, really done well. But just a beautiful series altogether. Another one of those sets that I kind of had collected for 2020. I wanted to show them all together here in this year, 2020, as we wrap up 2020 indeed. So let's put all these together again as I come to you with Royal Arms. Yes, indeed. Indeed, yes, sirree. There they are. The Royal Arms collection of Great Britain. And I do have an audience in the United Kingdom that I'm honored as viewers. And so I dedicate this video to my British colleagues and members of the Salivation Nation. Appreciate you all. And there they are. Yes, indeed. Fascinating. The Royal Arms collection. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Would like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all here in this year of 2020, which will be over very soon. And I want to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.